Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. In today's video, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna do a question and answer session. I put a question sticker up on Instagram and I have a lot of really good questions from you guys. I think I have like maybe 27 to 37, something like that. So there are all sorts of questions. I thought I would sit down and answer them. I'm actually getting ready. Today is Thursday evening. I'm getting ready to go to a neighbor's house tonight. We're gonna go see a medium, which is kind of cool. I'll have to keep you guys posted. We've done it before, but I didn't really have anybody come through. So we'll see if that happens. It's a group of neighbors. I want to say there were maybe like 15 people. So it should be fun. So I'm getting ready to do that in about a half hour. My daughter had her Christmas party at school today, so I wore this cute little like reindeer sweater. I had red lipstick on, but oh my gosh, I took it off, so my lips look a little like chapped. Sorry about that, you guys. I had to take the red lips off. So anyway, let's go ahead. We are gonna get into it. I screenshot a lot of the questions, but I tried not to really like read them because I like this to be more authentic. So the first question is from Elegante0731. Who inspires you most in fashion? So I would say if there was one blogger out there who really inspires me, actually there are two. I love Mia Mine. I absolutely love her, or Maria Bichette. I love her style. She is so beautiful and she just has a way of putting outfits together and it looks so nice. I like her. And then I would say I really like Whitney Rife as well. I feel like me and her are similar in the sense where we both love color. You have a lot of people that love neutrals, which I think people who love neutrals, it just looks so nice and like streamlined, but she's someone who loves color. I'm obviously someone that loves color too, so I'm very inspired by her. So Whitney Rife and then Mia Mine. I love both of them. I just love how they put outfits together. They always look so cute. This is Sabi Art. How do you search and find bags to add to the wish list? So I actually don't actively search and like go out and look for bags to get. I just I try to be happy and content with my collection. It'll just be like if I'm out at a mall and I see it, or if I see like a blogger or someone on Instagram that has a bag, then I'm like, ooh, like a good example would be the Palm Springs mini backpack. I always tell you guys I was never interested in that bag until I saw Maria Bichette wearing it and it looks so cute, and that's kind of how I became interested. But I don't like actively say, oh, I want to go get a new bag. Let me like kind of research what to get. Like usually I will see it somewhere and then I'll try to figure out if it'll fit into my lifestyle. Like right now, my birthday is in January. I always love to treat myself to a bag. So I am kind of trying to figure out right now what bag I want. I have it narrowed down to a couple different ones, but right now I'm just trying to figure out whether or not I would really use them because I really don't want to waste money. Things are so expensive. Prices are going up. So we'll see. So yeah, I don't actively go out and look for bags. They just kind of like if I see them and they spark my interest, or I go in a store and I see them, that's kind of how I do it. Let's see. Hey, it's Jaya. One Christmas tradition that your family follows always is, well, we always go to my grandma's on Christmas Day. So we wake up in the morning, we have our normal Christmas here, and then we go down to my grandma's, and that's where I see my whole family. My mom has 7 brothers and sisters, so that's when I get to see all my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, and we've always done that. There was only one year we weren't able to, and that was during COVID, unfortunately, and that was a really hard year just because I miss my family so much. But now we've also started a tradition with Sky where Christmas Eve we have a tradition where we go out to a nice dinner and we dress up. Then after that we see Christmas lights and then we watch a Christmas story. So we have tried to carry on that tradition and it's really, really fun. How to prevent color transfer on damier azur. I'll be honest, I have yet to figure out how not to prevent color transfer other than trying to wear bags with similar colors. So for example, the damier azur, I try to wear that with like light colored dresses, and then I really try not to wear it with jeans. Jeans are the enemy, you guys. Jeans are the enemy when it comes to light colored bags. So I don't know. I try to I try to like wear my light colored bags with light colored clothing and be really, really mindful of that. Oh, this is tough. This is a Knitterly Reader. If you could wear only 2 handbags for an entire year, I know which ones. Oh gosh, this is hard. Okay, so I'm gonna pick like a casual bag and I'm gonna pick a dressy bag. I'm gonna say casual bag, of course, is the Bichette Matisse. I would probably say the Bichette Matisse in the black empreinte leather. And then I'd have to pick a dressy bag. I would have to say my regular Chanel classic flap, medium size black, and that because that's what a lot of times I'll take for special occasions. So I would say those two, but that's hard. That's just kind of off the bat. But I do have a lot of bags I love, but just off the bat, I would say those two. Cherry Fabulous. Do you have special homeowners insurance in case of theft or fire? So yes, we do have homeowners insurance as well. And I have like a spreadsheet with like my handbags and everything. So hopefully nothing like that ever happens. But if so, yes, I do have that. I am Erin Joy MC. Thoughts on LV made in France versus made in USA? Are bags SLGs made in France better than made in USA? So I'm going to be honest, like that is very important. Like made in France is very important to a lot of people, but for me, it doesn't matter. I mean, I have had some made in France bags that maybe weren't the best quality. And then I've also had some made in USA bags that maybe weren't the best quality. So I think it really depends. Just whenever you get your bag, like I don't really pay attention to like where it's made. I just try to make sure that whichever bag I get, that it is good quality. Now I think everyone wants made in France, which is understandable, but it really doesn't bother me because as long as the bag is crafted well, I don't really care. Arlene J. Courtois, are there any bag trends you're looking forward to adding to your collection? I don't know about trends. I'm kind of trying to get away from trendy bags just because I find that with trendy bags, like you just can't really wear them that often. So I want to kind of focus more on classic styles. I definitely have my eye on the Chanel 19 bag. It is a bag I've kind of wanted for a really long time. I'm just kind of trying to decide like what color I want and how I'd incorporate it. But so many people tell me it's such a great bag and it especially is good for casual lifestyles and it has a back pocket. So that is the bag I am kind of looking forward to adding to my collection. Which designer makes the best products to fit your lifestyle? Okay, so I would say to fit my lifestyle, Louis Vuitton, just because they have a lot of canvas bags. I definitely love the Odeon PM. I love the Bichette Matisse. You know, all those bags fit my casual lifestyle. Not only casual, but they're also functional too. The Bichette Matisse has the back pocket. The Odeon PM has the front pocket. Those are just really good bags. And I definitely gravitate most towards Louis Vuitton when it comes to my casual lifestyle. Now, if you talk about a little more dressier, I definitely like Chanel and the leather, but Chanel is getting so expensive. So I'd have to say Louis Vuitton. Sandy Tan USA. I noticed you have a scar near your collarbone area. How did you get it? Yes, I do have a scar right here. I did a video on this in case you guys are interested. I actually had skin cancer, so I had a little spot that my husband actually noticed. It was just like almost looked like a little freckle that I had and it didn't go away. He was like, you should really go get that checked out. So I went. It turned out to be skin cancer. They cut it out, you know, no big deal. But the only thing is they say that once you get skin cancer, you're most likely prone to it in the future. So I definitely have to go back. I haven't gone back since, but my public service announcement to you, if you have a spot that looks, you know, weird or different or it's been there for a long time, definitely get it checked. You know, it's definitely better to catch it early before it's, you know, something else. So that's what it was, skin cancer. How many luxury bags do you buy in a year? So I don't have like a specific number where I'm like, oh, I'm going to go buy 10 bags this year. I was definitely a little bad last year. I wasn't planning on buying as many bags as I did, but I just kind of like, I save my money and if there's a bag that I want, I'll get it. So I don't have any set number, but I definitely want to try to be a little better in 2023 and not just be so wasteful. You know, I definitely want to save more money as opposed to just like blowing my money on handbags. So we'll see if that works. Okay, we know you don't like to share your location. Can you at least share your state? No. Sorry guys, I share a lot of things on here, as you guys know, so I'm just not going to share my location. Like there are certain things that have to be private, so I'm sorry about that. No. Okay, purchase regret that you made it work. Let's see. Purchase regret that I made work. So I'm gonna have to say, I don't know if I would call it like a regret, but you guys know that I did recently pick up this Chanel bag, this clutch on chain. It wasn't really like the color I was after. However, I decided to keep it and I've really been loving it. I've worn it a couple of times. I wore it to my daughter's like little concert at school. I wore it recently when we went out for like Christmas dinner, so I really been enjoying it. So I don't know if I would call that a regret, but that's something that I bought that I'm really trying to make work. So favorite places to eat lunch when you're out shopping. So let's see, when I'm out shopping, I'll be honest, I'm not like a huge lunch eater. I'm more of a dinner person. But when I'm out shopping, a lot of times I go to Starbucks and I will get a coffee, tall iced vanilla latte with 1 stevia. And I love getting their protein box. It's like cheese and crackers, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but I like doing that. And sometimes I'll get like a slice of pizza. Nothing like you know, too great, but a lot of times if you guys see me filming my vlogs, I'll either get like the cheese and protein box or I'll get a slice of pizza. I don't like to eat a big lunch because dinner is my jam. That's my favorite. Do you plan on selling off some of your handbag collection? Yes, I absolutely do. I'm not sure when. If I do, I will plan on doing a vlog sale. I did do that recent luxury regrets video. And for any of those items that I end up not using, I think I am going to end up doing a vlog sale. Like I'm right now looking at the Balmain Paris bag. That is cute, but I know I'm just not really going to wear it, so I probably will end up selling it. And there are some other pieces I probably will too. So yes, I will. I'm just not sure when. Which do you like better, the new LV bag with the attachable SLG or the double zip reverse? Okay, so you guys know that I got 2 bags. I have the double zip Bichette, and then I also have the new attachable SLG. So I would say the double zip Bichette I can wear more because it will match more, but the one with the SLG, I've been using that SLG all the time. So I would say as far as like which bag would I wear more, I would say the double zip Bichette just because it will match a little more, but I have been using the small leather good every day as a key pouch, so I don't know if that counts. What is your least used bag in your LV collection? Hi Melissa. My least used bag is by far my Speedy 35. I never touched that bag. I'm embarrassed to say it was my first Louis Vuitton purchase, but because it is a top handle and it doesn't come with a strap, it is just uncomfortable when I fill it up, and I'm definitely a shoulder crossbody bag type of gal, so I never reach for that. But I don't think I'd ever sell it because I bought it for like $700 and it's now almost $1,700. So Pretty Pernia, classic monogram Bichette Matisse or reverse monogram, still confused. So I think personally, it's definitely up to personal preference, but I would say the classic monogram. You can never go wrong with that. It matches with a lot. I love the classic monogram. I like the reverse monogram too, but I just think the classic monogram, there's nothing better. Camila Sanchez, your favorite bag. Okay, so this is a tough spot. So do we say like my most used bag, my most functional bag, or the bag that is like my dream bag that I just am in love with? And I would have to say my most used bag is a Bichette Matisse, but like my dream bag is definitely that pink Chanel bag. Like I stare at that bag in my closet and it is just represents hard work for me because I save my money and it is just so beautiful. So I would say that's my favorite bag for sure. Not the most functional, but just like makes me happy. But Bichette Matisse is my most used. Okay, do you still have the large college bag? I actually don't. I bought that bag, unboxed it years ago, and I returned it and ended up getting the large envelope bag. So I had bought the large envelope bag, returned that, got the college bag, and then realized I wanted the large envelope bag. It was a whole little saga, but no, I don't own the large college bag. It's definitely a bag I still have on my radar because I like the back pocket, but I don't own that. Princess Tiffany, what ethnicity are you? You're so pretty, if you don't mind me asking. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I have a German and Irish background. Yeah, German or Irish background, but I definitely would love to like dig a little deeper into my ethnicity and just see. But I know now I have German because my maiden name is German, and I definitely have some Irish in me too. Let's see. Favorite bags to take on a vacation. So I like to take my Louis Vuitton Neverfull. That's really good for travel. And then I really like to take my YSL raffia bag. I like to take that one. And then I also like to take my Chloe raffia bag. I'm a big fan in the summer of like raffia bags. That's summer vacations. But I would say for like winter vacations, I still love my Bichette Matisse. Love my Bichette Matisse. What are your favorite skincare products and could you film your routine? So for skincare, I've really been loving the Chanel cleanser. I got that in one of the holiday kits. I love that to remove my makeup, but The product that I swear by is the Sunday Riley sleeping oil. I love that. I use that every day. It's basically, it's blue when you put it on, it dissolves into your skin, but I've used that for years and it's my favorite. And sure, I could film a skincare routine. I have done one in the past. Not a lot has changed, but I could do an updated one if you guys want. What is your favorite bag? Black Empreinte bag, Speedy, or Bichette Métis? Hands down, Bichette Métis. The black Speedy is great, but it is a little bulky, and the Bichette Métis is just so user-friendly and functional. That's my favorite. 408 California 415. What do you think about the low puzzle bag? I think it's cute. I know a lot of people like it, but it's just one of those bags. It hasn't been on my radar. Now, will that change? Possibly, but right now, it's okay. Okay, Mommy Lux Things. Favorite mom bag, one tote, one crossbody. So, mom bag. For crossbody, I'm going to have to say, can I say a couple? I really, really love the Odeon PM because it's functional. I love the Bichette Métis. I also really like the Outdoor Messenger bag, which is really functional. And then for a tote, I would have to say, I don't really carry totes that much, but I really like the Chanel Deauville. That's a really good one if you can get your hands on it, and it also comes with a pouch, and I like the Neverfull too. So I probably didn't help, but I like those bags. What are your mom things that you have to carry for your kids? So I have one kid, but she's 11 now, so I don't really have to carry much for her anymore. I have, of course, hand sanitizer that I keep in my purse, or if she has like, you know, like fruit snacks or anything like that. But other than that, I don't really have to carry things for her anymore because she's pretty self-sufficient. Do you like a key pouch or key holder? So I like both of them, but I would have to say I like my key pouch better because the key pouch, I can attach the keys, and then I can also put my ID, my license, and some cash, and it has a zip compartment. Whereas the key holder, the slot in the back does not, like, there doesn't close, so I always worry that my credit cards are going to fall out. So definitely key pouch. Miss Leva, favorite part of being a YouTube content creator, least favorite? My favorite part is creating content and getting to chat with you guys. This is such a fun little community where we get to talk about handbags, and as I've told you before, maybe I haven't, a lot of my friends are not really into like luxury bags and stuff, so it's just nice to chat with you guys. And I have met some really nice people, and I would say gained some really good friendships, and I just love creating content. So fun. The least favorite part, you have to have thick skin. If you're gonna do YouTube, you guys, the negative comments flow, and you have to just be confident in yourself to know that, you know what, no matter what, people are going to say something negative. You can be the nicest person in the world, but someone's always going to have something to say for whatever reason, you know, whether it's they're not happy with themselves or whatever. So you just have to kind of tune out the noise. But I would say sometimes the negative comments, they can really get to you, but they don't really, honestly, they don't really bother me anymore. I'm kind of used to it at this point, but I would say that's a big negative. And another thing, I don't know if I want to say it's negative, but YouTube is a lot of hard work. People don't realize that. People think you just sit down, film a video, it's that, but there's so much more that goes into it, you know, there really is. So I feel like that's tough too, that people don't realize like how much time and effort goes into it, but it doesn't bother me because I still have fun. Okay, I have a couple more. Chanel mini O case or mini pochette. Okay, so I love both, but I would say the one I use more is the Chanel mini O case or small cosmetic pouch. I use that for receipts and cash. I love it. I have a black one and I have a turquoise blue one or Tiffany blue one. I love them both, but I don't really use my mini pochette as much anymore. That's definitely a good one for like a little keep all, but between the two, I use the small cosmetic pouch, and I would love to get a pink one. Bichette Accessories or toiletry. I between those two, I use the Bichette Accessories more. And I actually did do a video on that, so in case you're wondering which one, I go into more detail. Okay, let's see. Are there any more? Oh, I have two more. How do you keep your energy level so high all the time? Well, I just try really hard to be a positive, like happy person, and just like everyone else, like I have down days too, but a lot of times if I'm having a down day, I'm not always filming. You know, I try to make sure that if I do film that I am in a good mood, because you guys come and watch YouTube videos because you probably want to escape from the day to day. So you probably don't want to go and watch someone who's like in a bad mood and dreary, right? You want to watch someone like who's peppy and happy and in a good mood, just so you can kind of escape and get in like a good place. So I try really hard to be positive, try to be happy, but obviously if I am in a bad mood, which happens, I just try not to film on days like that. But you know, I count the blessings in my life. I look at the positive, and I try really hard not to harp on the negative. And I think I told you guys this, I love reading The Power of Positive Thinking, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, like all sorts of those books. Don't Sweat the Small Stuff is my favorite book. It's a really, really easy read. So if I'm ever feeling down, I will read that, and it just puts things into perspective. So I recommend that. And then the final question, the best gift you've ever received. Well, other than of course marrying my husband and having my daughter, those are like obvious. Oh, and my dog too. The best gift I ever received was from my husband and daughter. They surprised me. It was during COVID. You guys may or may not know, we're huge hockey fans, like big hockey fans. My daughter plays hockey too, but it was like during COVID, we hadn't been to a game in forever. It was around Mother's Day. Mind you, for the longest time, fans were not able to go to hockey games. Well, they just started allowing fans back in, and tickets were really expensive, but my husband actually got 2 tickets for my daughter and I, close up, just the 2 of us. And would you believe, he drove us down there. He dropped us off, and he like drove around and waited for us so that we didn't have to like walk through the city. And it was just me and my daughter. We were able to like experience this game. We hadn't been to a game in forever. We just had so much fun, and that was such a nice surprise because she made me a little card for Mother's Day, and it was like something like, get your Tom Wilson, get your Tommy jersey on because you and I are going to the Caps game. And I was like so excited, and usually I'm kind of hard to surprise, but it was like the best thing. So I would say that had to be one of the best gifts, and it was just like a nice memory. I found that most of the time people don't necessarily remember gifts, but they remember good memories, and that was such a good memory. So thank you for your question. But there you guys have it. That is my Q&A this time around. I love doing these. Hopefully it helped you guys to get to know me a little better. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if I don't talk to you before then, I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. Make sure to hit that little subscribe button if you're new to my channel, and I would love to have you follow me on Instagram as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing.